Problems 14 and 15 are story problems of a sort. Number 14 asks us it gives us that a function f of x is equal to negative x plus 10. And then it tells us that the domain is negative 4, negative 1, 0, and 3. And it wants to know what are the corresponding range values. Well, in order to do this, what I need to do is I need to substitute each of those domain values in for the value of x in my original function. And I need to see what value comes out the other side. And then I will take each of those values and put them in a list, and that will be my corresponding range values. Notice, I am substituting each of those domain values for x, not negative x. I will put them in the parentheses, but I leave the negative out in front of the parentheses. Notice in the first instance, a negative 4, turns into a 4. When I add that to 10, I'll end up with 14. You can put this into Desmos exactly that way. Negative, parentheses, negative 4 plus 10, and it would give you negative 14. Same thing for the next value, which would be 11, and then 10, and then finally 7. Plug those into Desmos. It will do the calculation for you. Then I write the set of all y's such that y is equal to 7, 10, 11, and 14. And that's my range for this particular question. 15 is a true story problem, and the important thing is to know how to set these up. Anytime I'm doing money problems with functions, my money, the $10.50 an hour, that's going to be a constant. And how many hours I work, that will always be an x value. And then my total amount that I make is always going to be my y value or my f of x value. So I set this up by doing f of x is equal to $10.50. That's my constant. I'll always make that much an hour times x. And in this case, x will equal the number of hours that I work in a week. And of course, that could vary. I could work between 21 and 30 hours per week in the example. So instead of an x, I will insert either 21 or 30. In this case, I'm going to do both of these calculations. $10.50 an hour times 21, when you calculate it out, is $220.50. Please do that calculation in Desmos. It will do it for you, and you will make sure that you don't make a mistake. I'm going to do this again, except instead of 21, I will use 30. $10.50 times 30. When I calculate it out, again, please use your calculator. Please don't try to do that in your head. I'll get $315. So now that I know that I'm going to make somewhere between $220.50 and $315, that's going to be my range of possible outcomes. So I put $220.50 is less than or equal to my y values, which is less than or equal to $315. And that is the range of this particular function.